Hello, child of God. Here is GiobiPraise. I want you to identify delay in the midst of time. That is what I want to talk to you about right now. Identifying delay in the midst of time. I told you before, God visits us at the right time. He favors us, His children, at the right time. But as children of God, we shouldn't be ignorant of the devices of the devil. Sometimes the enemy work using the tools, available tools, all right? And while we are busy waiting for God's time, the enemy can actually keep us in one position and waste our time, you know, for years. So we should be wise in identifying delay in the midst of time. When you look at Genesis chapter 13, the book of Genesis speak about how Lot and Abraham got separated. I studied that Abraham heard from God before he embarked on the journey, but he never heard that he should go along with Lot. He went with Lot, and it appeared that throughout the period of Abraham with Lot, there was no God speaking. God's voice was silent. God didn't meet with him as he used to. And when you now get to Genesis chapter 13, if you look at verse 7 there, it talks about how something occurred, like dispute or crisis occurred between Abraham herdsmen and Lot's herdsmen. Yeah. And Abraham said, this the land is big. Let's separate. Let's not quarrel over these things. And that was how the both of them got separated. At that point, God again visits Abraham and told him, how, the scope of his promises for him. In fact, they met again. That is what I'm saying. So, who was Lot in the life of Abraham? His nephew, right? Who is around you? Because this thing is very real. There are company you keep and God will not speak to you because they are not part of your dream. Some of them has their own, hindrances that goes with them. And so the moment they are with you, they seems to cover your glory. It can be spiritual, it can be physical. So in your journey of life as a child of God, you're working with God, you're waiting on God to visit you at the right time. Be very careful with the company you keep, the kind of person you move about with, the people you now surround yourself with, because some of them might not fall into the promise of God for your life. Working with God is two-man relationship. There is no third party. So when God has told you something, be careful not to include someone else. Even in the field of the ministry, God will appoint people that will work with you. It's not everybody that can work with you. It's not everybody that comes to you that will be profitable, that will be useful in that ministry. Some of them are actually dream killers. As long as they are around you, there will be no Holy Spirit speaking to you. I have noticed these things many times. So, who is that person that is with you? Who are those people you're surrounded with? Why are you so crowded? You must leave that crowd. No wonder the Lord said, be ye separated. So, as a child of God, you're in the midst of someone that doesn't share same dream with you or is not in line with your ministry. It will affect you. Some of you, let's say physical attack now. Some of you, you sharing your secret with someone. That person might be a hindrance to the manifestation of God's purpose for your life. So identify delay in the midst of time is very important. I want you to take note of this. Work on yourself. If there is any association that is not profitable in your life, you cut it off while you await God for your right time. God bless you, and don't forget to share.